Alright, I'm gonna just make another video show you how to clean it. I'm using alcohol. I usually use glue remover if there's a lot of glue residue on it, but as you can see, check that out, super clean. We don't want no dust particles in here. Okay, so that should do it. We have a clean LCD. So we're gonna put these little bad boys back on there. And well, first off, let me do this. There I can. Now, before I take the whole thing off, I'll take this little thing, put this little bad boy here, make sure it's the right orientation. You want to take this sucker back out. You need to look at the old glass. Where's it at? It's a little tricky. Kind of see the way it is. Okay. There's this little groups on the bottom side. So like that. There it is. Now let's put this little bad boy back on here. Okay, still clean. So now what we're gonna do is lay some Loca. FoamFixPro.com. Okay, I use my brush to get it in here. So we are now just gonna lay some Loca. By the way, you can see this one is short here this way. If Loca overflows, I don't want it to get the camera lens, the front camera lens. Otherwise you're gonna have a hard time trying to clean that sucker well so you can see clearly or have a clear picture. So I always make that one short. That way we don't just have trouble cleaning it up. Now take this thing out. What we're gonna do is lay this bad boy on there. I went a little too fast. I got 2 small bubbles there, but no biggie. Okay, so hold it from the end and slowly lay it down. I only have 2 bubbles so far, the first 2 bubbles. The other ones are just the plastic from the top protective. Okay, see, those are just from the plastic here, no bubbles. Only 2 bubbles here, 1, 2. But that's why I like this Loca. So I press these suckers out, add some pressure on there, and they're gone. Check it out. I usually let it sit until it reaches the ends, but since I had those 2 little bubbles, I pressed them out. What I do, give me a couple of these clamps, put one there, one here, one down here, just to hold it, and one over here. Remember, you don't want Loca to get near the camera lens whatsoever, because you will have trouble cleaning that sucker out. It's experience. Happened to me before plenty of times. Make sure your button is clicking good. Alright, so now all we're missing is this little corner, which is going to be obviously the last one to reach, since we put a limited amount of loca on this end just to be on the safe side. As you can see, it's reaching there, and as soon as it reaches, you want to go over to your UV light and add it, especially on that one corner. You want to just, I don't leave it under the clamp, so I just leave it there for like 20 to 30 seconds just so it can hold it in place, because this loca dries up pretty fast with the UV. So it's holding. Let's give it 30 seconds. That's probably about 30 seconds, so turn my light off. Over here, and inspect my LCD. Make sure we don't have no bubbles whatsoever. And so I'm looking at it now. This bad boy is perfect. Perfect. Make sure it's clicking. It's clicking. I'm gonna lay this bad boy flat. I usually leave it there for around 10 minutes, and we're done. That's all.